Hi, beautiful people. It's Wonderful Wednesday. I'm April Roll, your ER doctor online, and today's video is a garden home hydroponic update. It is month 28 for me, okay, and for my gardens, well, for my first garden. So if you're new to my channel, every month I do an update on my garden home hydroponic system 1.0. I have two 1.0 units, and basically I give you an update on what has happened since last month's video. And if you haven't seen last month's video, please check it out. I'm gonna link it up here so that you can click that, because a lot has happened since you've seen the gardens last month, and I am just going to get right into the tour so that you can see the massive updates that I have, basically. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and we're going to get straight into the units. So I always like to get a full shot just like that of the tree and of No Name, but we're going to get real up close and personal. First, starting with No Name, I'm going to do just a pan down so that you can see all the growth that has happened since last month's video. As you can see, some things still have not grown. And so there's that, but let's get into what I want to point out here that is doing so well. So if you look back here, I've got a very large cucumber. Like, let me try to put my hand back here, get everything in focus, because it is really hiding back there. Let me try to get my hand back here. And if you can see, this is a little bit longer than my index finger. Yep, it's a little bit longer than my index finger. So it is getting pretty large back there. Sorry for the view being horrible, but the way that I'm trying to grow along without having a trellis is it's got me in struggle mode. But as you can see, there's another cucumber back there growing, and I probably should have clipped that off because it's a pretty young plant, and you know, it's trying to divide its energy between the two cucumbers. And in terms of my pruning, I don't know if I did such a great job, because I did see somewhere that said to kind of top it off here and allow branches to go, like lateral branches to go, one on one side and one on the other side. But as you can see, that is not going well. So we'll see how that does. But the cucumber itself is growing, so that's great. Now let's get into, you can see I have the beautiful, lovely lettuces, Breen, and then this is Rouge de Ver. I got my thyme is coming along nicely. The sage is coming along nicely. Down here, where's my Goliath pepper? Let me get in here, see if we can get some things into focus. We've got some buds, flower buds coming on. No flowers and no fruit yet. We've got the mini cauliflower. No cauliflower plant in there yet, but I'm pretty sure next month I'll have something to show you. And then as we go down, oh yeah, we've got the red tot soy, we've got the green tot soy here, we've got my celery here. I love celery, so we got some celery coming up nicely there. And I do believe that's all that I want to point out for this garden. And then we got some dill back there, and so some cilantro that I need to use up and trim down. But as you can see, we've got Leo's lemongrass here, and it's getting quite long. But let's get into No Name, okay? It might look a little the same as last month, but that's only because I literally just pruned it or trimmed all the bad looking leaves off. This one I got to trim too. because you don't want to leave any leaves that are dying or have any nutrient deficiencies. These leaves grow so prolifically and well and quickly that pretty much you can get like no airflow going through the here. Because like, look at this. Look, this is as big as my hand. And so real quickly, you can have so many leaves through here. And that's how it looked. I was really trying to keep it. But I had to get rid of them, guys. I had to get rid of them. And then the runners, there were so many runners. Like I had to cut them off. So this is going to be another experiment. I cut some of the runners off and I just stuck them in here and poured some water in here. Okay. So, you know, they may not survive, but I don't know if you can see in there, but there's water in the bottom of this. I literally just did that yesterday. So we'll see if they last or not. You'll see that in the next video. But there were so many runners, and these are them. Some of them I had to throw away because it's just too much. This, I mean, I would say there's at least 50 runners in here, and that's probably not good, again, for airflow because they're so packed tight in here. But whatever, it's an experiment. So now let's get on to the strawberries, guys. We got a ton of strawberries in here. So and that's another thing. I had to cut this thing down because some of it, like for instance, this strawberry, I didn't even know this strawberry was back here. Like for real, there was so much foliage. There was so much foliage that I didn't even know these strawberries were here. And they're humongous, okay? They're humongous. So I had to really trim down. Now, some of the strawberries are tiny. Like if you see my finger, that one's tiny. But again, these strawberries down here, they're luscious, okay? Let me see if I can get a nice view without my finger in the way for the thumbnail. That'll be cute. And then back here, let's see if I can get, and see, I missed some dead leaves. I was trying to get rid of all those kind of leaves, but yeah, let me see if I can get in here with the zoom and show you that nice strawberry. Let's zoom back out. And for the people who were asking, like, how are my leaves in the unit, because I really just stuck them in there. I really did. Like, if you want to look right here, I really did just stick them in the Y pot with nothing, because I didn't even think that they would last. If you watch my last video, you would see, I mean, you'd hear me say I didn't think that they were gonna last, but they did. And I basically didn't uproot them. I left them just how they are. They look happy. They're producing strawberries, as you can see. I've already shown you. There's tons of strawberries on here. And I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. And I hope that you enjoy the fact that I'm pretty much just sharing with you. And as you can see, these are examples of the runners I cut. I need to trim this back. But they were all over here. A mess, a true mess it was. But again, that's No Name. That is the tree. And I'm going to go back to the couch to share with you more information about the strawberries. Okay, so let's get into some info about the strawberries. I ordered off Amazon, and the link is going to be in the description box, but this is what came with the, this is what came with it. I don't know if you can see that or if it is in focus. But, Handpicked Nursery, that is who they came from. And like I said, I'll put the information in the description box below, but they're Fort Laramie everbearing strawberries. They were bare root strawberries, meaning that it was shipped to me in kind of like wrapped in some damp newspaper and whatever other kind of packaging, and the roots were exposed with like a tiny little branch of the strawberry coming on from that. and this is what I got from there. I've eaten the strawberries and they are so sweet. Okay, so I am very happy. Like I told you, I would be able to do a better review. This is not really a review, but I'm just saying in terms of quality of plants, me actually getting the plants, me actually putting them in the unit and them actually surviving, and also being able to taste the fruit. The fruit is sweet. The fruit is able to grow large. Obviously, I know that's not as large as they can grow. I want to optimize my growing conditions with the food and everything in terms of supplements. I will do some more research on that, but for now I'm just using the garden food and regular old tap water. And then also in terms of pollination, I was using the bee pollinator. Is like a little buzzy vibrator type of thing where the little bee vibrates and you can put it on the plant and that kind of helps it pollinate. But child, I have been so busy, I have not even been pollinating the strawberries manually. I've been going about my business, and I don't know if it's because Leo, when he goes and eats the lemongrass, I don't know if it's because, you know, that provides a little bit of vibration or wind or rustling or whatever of the leaves, and in that way it kind of self-pollinates. I have heard other people, sometimes they just put a fan by their garden to help with pollination. But legit, I haven't been doing anything, okay? And like I told you, I found strawberries behind the leaves. Some of the strawberries I could see, but maybe like 4 or so strawberries were completely hidden from view, which means I never saw the flower, which means I would have never even been able to pollinate it because I didn't know it existed. But boom, now I got a strawberry, right? And I have tons of strawberries. So I want to optimize the growing conditions for the strawberry unit, which is housed in No Name. And that way I can have tons of strawberries all the time, like many other people have done successfully. So I just wanted to share that with you, that I am having a wonderful experience with the garden, both of my gardens, and with the strawberries from Handpick Nursery. So that is what I wanted to share with you on this update. Hopefully in next month, you'll see the mini cauliflower. That cucumber will be gone because they grow so fast that by the time November comes, the November update comes, the cucumber will have been ripe for picking and I will have eaten it. But at least I can then share with you that experience as well. And then maybe the other little cucumber behind it will be fully mature and I can show you that. But anyway, I'm glad that you've seen something. If you like this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video with a friend. If you have any questions or tips, put that in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for Wonderful Wednesdays videos that are, you know, in regards to health, physical health, mental health, financial health, spiritual health, whatever type of health, this is a complete 360 channel type of video. So if you have any of those type of future Wonderful Wednesdays requests, you can put that in the comment section below as well. But without further ado, I just want to thank you for sharing this Wonderful Wednesday with me. Be blessed and stay healthy.